Hello, everyone. Willow is right here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed Sunday. I wanted to jump up on this live and talk just a little bit about today and what happened today because I feel like it's quite interesting, or maybe not. But as you guys know, I've had 3 days of the convention, and today is the last day. It's the third day. And I decided to not go to any of the sessions, which I woke up this morning and I went to church, and I've just had like a long day. Church lasted probably like 3 hours because there was a special event going on. So then when I went back to my house, I took a nap, and then here we are because I just don't really want to do it. And so I guess that's what I wanted to talk about on this live is that if you don't feel called to do something, then don't do it. Just as simple as that. Um, yeah, and again, I had the 3-day pass. I could have gone. There was like one that piqued my curiosity, but then today I just had a different answer, and yeah, am just going with the flow. Hello, 59. How are you? So, to anyone who's now joining this live, it's going to be a quick one because I I just don't think that there's very much to say. I will say though that I connected with someone who I think um, will have will be able to contribute to my SP story. Um, Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that, but definitely the meditation is working, and definitely what I've been doing has been working. My energy again, I've had, like, quite a bunch of shifts in these past couple of days, so my energy is settling out now, if that makes sense, and so I feel as though I've gotten into this zone where I don't really care. I don't this sounds it may sound harsh or whatever it comes across as, that's fine, but I feel like I'm in this very unbothered state in my life where I'm just kind of going with the flow, drinking lots of water, as much water as I can, and reminding myself to do so, and then reading and trying to not really watch as much social media content. I went on Netflix for the first time today in a while, and there was this show. I think it's number one for me on like the charts that I see for the US. And it's this show on twin flames. And that put me in such a weird mood. Like, I'm not really a documentary type of girl anyway, but have you guys seen it? It's like one of the first things that pops up on Netflix. Anyway, I watched the first episode and was like, I just don't really think that this is something that I should watch any longer. But yeah, very interesting stuff. If you guys have heard of it, it's something Twin Flame, something, something. Who knows? But anyway, that's all I have to say. I am actually going to leave it here because I think I'm good. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow and update you guys on the love routine for the 12th day. I can't watch that Twin Flame show. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, as soon as you turn on these platforms now, you get something that is, like, right in your face that's being promoted to you, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this looks interesting," and I saw that it was more of a mystery, and I'm like, "Hmm, what do they have to say about this?" And, yeah, I have no comment on the show. No comment, but yeah, I will leave you guys with that. I hope that you guys are doing wonderful and having a restful and relaxed Sunday. I'm taking this time too. Also, I've noticed that I don't usually record when I'm going through a certain stage of my cycle as a woman. And during that time, like we're hitting that time right now. So this is usually when I would be offline. So I appreciate you guys liking and just tuning in. I'm not very social during this time. What can I do to shift the energy from beating myself up over watching content, I'm sure, that wasn't in alignment? It's It's not so much well, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. Um, I guess that would stem from you thinking that what you're watching is, like, not so, for example, me watching that show, the way that I was feeling the entire time watching it was just like, "Oh, this is a heavy feeling." Um, Anybody who gets into twin flames and gets into soulmates and all that stuff and is very fascinated by that, I mean, they'll more than likely gravitate towards it, but, there's so many different perspectives in this world, and there's so many different assumptions, and the perspective, the lens that they were using to film this documentary is in a very heavy it's in a very, like, um, victim state mentality, right? 'Cause, from what I've gathered from the first episode, the people that thought that they found their twin flame actually didn't, and yeah, when you're in a relationship, there's gonna be ups and downs just like you as a person. So, it's very interesting, and then to put that much expectation on another person to be perfect and everything that you need, I find to be quite interesting, only because my parents have been married all of my life, over 27 plus years, so my assumption simply is that you have to grow and evolve, and even the best, most harmonious relationship isn't going to be perfect because only you can get that from God, right? Only you can do that with your connection from God. The cat litter thing is rotating. So yeah, just the show in general was, I don't know, but was I, after the first episode, beating myself up about it? No. I just simply made a shift to a different show. And if you feel like, "Oh, I really wanna watch this," right? "I really wanna watch this, and this content is, like, it's doing something for me right now," then watch the content, you know? I don't think we should, beat ourselves up if we're watching, now I do wanna clarify because there are some people that watch content that's, like, really not good for them, but that's, like, on a different spectrum, like, we're not talking about Netflix now, if you guys get my drift. But take the information, if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then leave it. I would just simply make the shift. Just say, okay, from now on, I'm just going to watch this type of content, or I only allow content that makes me feel good, which, yeah, start a new assumption, start a new identity. Because, yeah, I don't even watch a lot of TV. So that's my assumption. That's my identity. I'm kind of rooted in that. This is the first time I've turned on Netflix in months. Months. Yeah, I keep crying today. That's okay. It's okay to have that day. It's okay. I was crying. You guys saw me a couple days ago when I was just crying. Like, well, I wasn't crying on this live, but I've been crying a lot that day. I think that was on Friday. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm still doing the love meditation too. How is it going for you? How are you feeling? Not giving up. That's good. That's good. Yeah, and sometimes it is good to take a break. Just like if you are exercising, it is good to have rest days. If you follow a certain diet, right, and people are very strict with that, having a cheat day or just having a day where you eat the food that you want to eat. Um, Now you guys know me; I'm not really a big advocate of diets either, but yeah, you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, there's always a time to do something. There's always a season. So if you're really feeling burnt out, then you can resume your routine the next day. It's not like, you know, you don't have to beat yourself up about it. What is she doing? I feel like she's looking at something right now. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Um, Do I have anything else to say? No. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. I feel good today, and yesterday was off, and that's perfectly fine. I fall asleep during the meditation every time. If you want to go through the process of the focusing for that meditation, then I would do it not in your bed. I would do it like maybe right beside your bed, and then get through the process of feeling it to be real, and then go to sleep. But yeah, sometimes I know, like, oh, if I do the meditation laying down in this certain way, I will fall asleep. And then there's other times where I'm like, all right, let me after the shower, let me do it then so that it's not like right before I fall asleep, but it's a couple minutes before. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of your night, day, morning.